They invaded state, man. They invaded this country. They made us POW.
Say that again. They did what?
They invaded this city, made us POW.
Yeah, people was already
People
here.
was already here. How you gonna say you found something if one person is already? All it takes is for one person to be there. Was a million people here. Yeah. Silk Road was a trade route for everybody.
Who got? Kansas City.
See, they don't tell us this.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell.
And then they give us cell phones and take away the hardback books.
Yeah.
What you gonna remember? What you gonna remember?
In the phone.
Long term. What you found on the cell phone, or what you had to sit down, open up, and teach yourself.
Because you got the book, you can go back over and over and over and over again.
If we see you do it one time, our people, we can do it. We ain't gotta go to college for you to tell me how to rebuild a motor. I just need a motherfucker. I just need to watch them do it. You see what I'm saying? But what they do, what they want you to do is go to their institution, pay $200,000 or $300,000 after 4 years. Once you graduate, you in debt. So how you gonna start a business if you already in debt? You gotta pay them back.
Yeah.
That's what they tell us and tell our kids. Your mama, your uncles, great uncles, and all, how they survive. They ain't gonna send nobody to college.
They just did it.
We work with our hands.
Yeah.
We math geniuses. That's why they tell us, well, we won't look. They killed us for reading. They killed us for reading because if we got to know their system, we can build.
Right.
Why else would you hang a man for reading a book? It don't make sense. That's something small. But y'all didn't hang us for knowing how to count. We had to count them barrels of cotton.
Yeah.
We was real good long as we knew how to count.
Turkey in there. Yeah, long we know how to count, but that I ain't want you to read.
Well, I want you to read, but you gonna teach me how to count.
Yeah, you better count that cotton.
That's gonna benefit you. So you can sit back and say, well, I got 40 barrels of cotton. Because he didn't count it for me already. But I better not teach that nigga how to read. But if I teach him how to read, he gonna learn what's behind the scenes. It don't take a fucking genius to understand something when you see it. But it hurts you when you learn how to read it. Once I learned the game that y'all kicking, oh, it's a motherfucker now. But just look around. All your basketball players, football players.
Yeah.
I'ma fuck you. That's why.
If the slaves know that they
Yeah.
the slaves gonna slow down on construction, number one, right?
Okay, but see, you had revolts. Our people have been fighting. You just don't, they just ain't wrote it in history books. We've been going against oppressors. This is the only time in our history that we ain't stood up against our oppressors.
Appreciate you, fam.
You see what I'm saying? Because now y'all done put all this material shit in our face for us to live for.
Oh, my man, goddamn,
That's
Ricky.
more important than anything else going on. See, people don't know the difference between wealth and riches. You see, I'm rich. I got my family. So I'm already rich. And start saying what it is. You want to be wealthy. You already rich.
My family cheap.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what you need to get. See, once you got your house, once you get your house, let me tell you something about that. In the Bible, it says you have eternal life. Right? Eternal life don't mean physically being here. Eternal life means your great-grandma taught you something and you remember it. She lives on through you. Her life is eternal because the words she spoke and the message she taught is going to go on. That's what eternal life is. It doesn't mean physically being here on earth. You see what I'm saying? But they only teach us the broad of what they want us to know. We need to start going in debt. And we need to start educating. I can educate my son from home.
Yeah.
Reading, writing, arithmetic. Say he's called it arithmetic. You don't even hear arithmetic no more. You hear math. And then you teaching my child some shit that he'll never use in life. If he don't want to be an architect, what the fuck he need to know? Or these different ass mathematical problems.
Going to school is being funded like prison. They making you.
Going to school to me. I don't know about everybody else. But going to school to me, sending your child to school, you send them to be programmed. Look what they tell you. Go to school, get a good education, go to college, get a good job. Well, I go to school, go to college, I still got to pay y'all.
I did both.
My first day
I
still.
did both of them.
Look, and then this is the killer part. I only got so many years before y'all gonna take that first payment for an education I'm not gonna use. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you
The
So,
leaders-
so
the
you
leaders-
saying the niggas in the streets can teach a nigga in the school better than the teacher?
The niggas in the streets, if they took the time,
Yeah.
are the smartest niggas on the planet. You see how they got it reversed? I get out here, I hustle every day. I get up early in the morning, I grind. Back in the gap when great grandma and great grandma got up on the phone, they got up and they hustled. They had to make sure the cows was fed. They had to make sure
I got you.
water barrel had water in them. They had to make sure that the horses had water to drink.
It was grinding.
It's a grind.
It's a grind.
So how you gonna take that and say we ain't grinding? It's just a different thing now. We on concrete streets, we ain't on no farm.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all put the crack in our neighborhoods. Y'all did all that shit. Every time y'all try to kill us, we come back stronger. Now, the internet, which you made to destroy, we are using it to understand what's going on everywhere else. But we gotta wake up just a little bit more. So when you start seeing black fathers taking on their kids, white folks got a problem. Now they raising it.
Right there when you said the internet, okay, but the information is it's so much information that
Right.
we get, right?
Right.
So we ain't gonna get all of it.
Well, this the thing. You take the information that you get and you do your own research on that information.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? See, you believe, people tell me they believe in God and they believe in third eyes and all that. Your third eye is your common sense. So I'm gonna tell you something wrong with that shit. So let me go. I would probably be, we don't want to get up and do the work. Because we've been trained that way. Welfare, housing, food stamps.
Right.
What's the worst thing that could have gave black people?
The worst.
It's the worst thing they could have did for us. Because remember, they weren't giving us shit. We had to grow our own food.
Right.
We had to, it wasn't all the preservatives and shit that's in the food. We didn't have all that.
Right.
You only had so many days to eat that cow that you killed. Or you packed it down with salt. They didn't replace the salt with preservatives.
And that's still
You feel what I'm saying? So now, we gonna put this shit on this meat to cause these people to have cancer. Well, we're back in the gap. When you killed your chicken, you ate your chicken.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You didn't kill that chicken and that motherfucker sat for 6 months.
Dang.
You ate what you killed. Now y'all giving it to us. Tell me so. Why would a person?
Already right.
Why would a person that oppressed me 400 years give me anything healthy for my body?
Huh.
Just think about it. Why would you want me here if I'm not benefiting you? So when you talk about paying taxes, niggas pay taxes. Trump don't pay taxes.
No.
Biden don't pay taxes.
No.
The motherfuckers downtown in Houston and all the big buildings, they don't pay taxes. They get tax breaks for you working. How the fuck you gonna get a tax break off of me and I'm working? Does it make any sense to you?
Nope.
And then you want to give me an income tax for $4,000
Like you did something.
when you done took my money every. Now think about it. I work every 2 weeks. The more I work, the more y'all take. What sense do it make to a logical person? If I didn't work 20 hours overtime, I'm getting paid a third of that. I'm not even getting a half probably. So y'all take that extra tax money and you invest it in other countries.
It's basically what's that called? Legal pimping.
That's how you get your income tax. Your income tax don't come from United States investment in the United States.
Yeah.
Your income tax money comes from investments in other countries around the world. This is facts.
This is so deep.
They take your money and now they can't hide it. You got the press. Why, if my border open, I'm finna go give billions of dollars to Ukraine, and I can't protect my border.
This was already their
made no
country.
sense.
This is Mexico. They stole this country
You
from
know what I'm
them.
saying?
So
Look,
they
if
gonna
you-
always find a way to get in this
listen,
bitch.
Ever tell you something, put something on your body. If you look back when we were slaves, and they said we escaped and went to the north.
Yeah.
You know how many people went to the south? You know how many black people was free in Mexico? You know how many Afro-Mexicans there are in this world?
Yeah, we got Mexican people that look just like me and you in Mexico.
I believe
And they don't fuck with them. The
And
Mexicans
even
out there,
if
they
far,
black like us. They look like us.
You see niggas have kids, you be like, hey, That motherfucker ain't mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. Look at your mama, your grandma, your great grandma. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, my mama knew tell you and me. Nigga, they gonna have, you better have blood tests on them puppies.
Yeah.
If we look at it as a bad thing, no, it's cracking codes. Your DNA, mama, holds the code to this whole world.
So what? I can't say what you
Break it
Your
down.
DNA
Yeah.
Right.
holds every key in the world.
Yeah. You ain't know that.
No.
They don't teach you that.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell us
They
that
don't teach
part.
you that the black woman got more chromosomes than anything else. Y'all can produce anything. You can produce a white baby.
Right now.
Right today.
Yeah. We got black people, they kill them in Africa. The
My daddy?
light skin.
If you send me up to my daddy was 6'6", his color. My mama was